Do, 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 do. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, I just got really excited about something. Okay, are we good? Okay, we are good. Anyways, what the fresh heck is going on here, ladies and gentlemen? My name is DVC, and welcome back to another episode of Ark Talks, a series where I deep dive into a subject matter of Ark Survival Evolved, talk about it, and then offer up a possible fix for any problems that may persist. Now, this episode is going to be a little bit different because I actually don't have really any problem with DLC creatures. Now, when I say DLC creatures, here's what I mean. I mean creatures that have come into the game after it's already been pretty much released. Though the only outlier I will count for this is Scorched Earth. Now, like, any creatures that dropped in Aberration, Extinction, Genesis, etc., that's what I'm talking about. The only outlier is Scorched Earth, because Scorched Earth came out when the game was still being worked on. That is the only outlier. So if I mention any Scorched Earth creatures, it's fine. It's fine, because they're still counting as DLC. They weren't part of the core cast of creatures that were in Ark while it was still in its early phases, early access. That's the term I'm looking for. But yeah, so creatures like the wyverns would be counted. The griffins would be counted.
It's still
Thorian
in the early
dragons, stuff like
access,
that.
LOL.
Snow owls. Also, we got we got Nikolai on the stream. It has now begun officially. But no, but yeah, a couple things before I get into it. A couple changes. But just now that those are out of the way, I brought the Moses over here, and I brought the sharks over here. I want to kind of give you guys a little bit of a break from the underwater base, and especially that crazy freaking filter that you get when you're underwater when I'm doing creatures like this. And plus, there's also this the clear vision actually works over here because I was actually wearing tech tier when I logged in. It's a weird thing, but if I were to take off a piece of tech armor and then put it back on, I would lose the clear vision. But that's kind of the whole thing. But I decided to bring them up here just to give you guys a break from the underwater base and give myself a break from it too. And also, I decided as well, I'm gonna turn this room, this one over here, with the tech stegos in it, I'm gonna turn this into the trophy room. I think I'm gonna keep the turrets up, all that stuff. But we have the facility now, so I want to use that as our breeding area. So obviously, like all the AC units that are under here will be removed. These fridges will get moved. All the stuff that's in here will get removed and stuff like that. And I think we'll still kind of leave a trough over here, so if I do decide to park a couple of creatures over here, they'll be able to eat. But I'm going to turn this into the trophy room, because I got all those, all the freaking artifacts up there, and I want to put them inside of a building. So you know, that's what's going to happen with that. But anyways, DLC creatures. There's a lot of them. But man, oh 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 man. Bruh, the freaking wyverns, bro. Remember when these guys came out? Matter of fact, speaking of wyverns, I think mine are actually in storage right now. And it looks like my turrets were blasting at something. Alright, let's go get one of my wyverns, and we'll kind of use that guy to fly. One of those to fly around. I don't want to use one of Lone Wolf's critters. Let's see, where is it? I think I put him in the Drake thing. Yes, I did. Wait, are they in here? Or are these my... Okay, no, that's Loki. That's Elsa. Okay, we got Candy right there. Okay, you know what? Let's bring out Thor. And let's also bring out Vienna. Why not? I'll throw her out later. Also, my bar is all out of whack, having to freaking fix up getting all these creatures out. So the DLC creatures. I gotta say though, as far as which creatures I like the most, as out of all of them, it's a toss up between the rock. Actually, conveniently and interestingly enough, the rock drake and the goddamn wyvern. Wyvern because it's a very classic creature. Well, it's classic now. You realize, and then it's just a really fun ride. And plus now there's four elements you can choose from. Like, wait, what? You got fire, you got lightning, you got ice. Uh, honestly, I could literally do an entire Ark Talks on just the wyverns to like really talk about what's wrong with these guys, if anything. And I've spoken about it before. I've said it a million times, but these guys seriously need like a model update because the ice wyvern literally looks a bajillion times better than all three of the other wyverns that were in the game from Scorched Earth onward. Now, I like also one thing that I really like too is that at every DLC map, the free ones will try to get wyverns in there somewhere. I love it. Some way, somehow, they're gonna get wyverns in. Like Ragnarok, we've got the three core wyvern types, and the ice wyvern. Valguero, we got the ice wyvern, and we got the fire wyvern. I mean, literally, ever since Scorched Earth introduced wyverns to the mix, and then the whole you have to get an egg to get a tamed one. Literally, every so often you have like different aspects of that very same subject matter. Like rock drakes are the only one. Rock drakes, and then there's this weird puma creature that we see in the Genesis Part 2 thing. Which, if that is a tameable creature, I had the idea that like it's an underwater creature you gotta get an egg for. Either
Hi.
that, or you like offer up like you like give offerings to it or something. What's up, Yeet? And then that's how you like tame it. Uh, like I've had a couple different ideas on that thing, but really all these creatures are seriously really cool, and I love the lightning wyvern specifically. Now it's funny that the lightning wyvern is my favorite, but yet the poison wyvern I'm more effective with because I can actually aim the poison ball. I don't know how I'm able to do it. I can just do it. It makes no sense, but it happens. But yeah, no, I don't know why I'm able to aim that thing so flippin' well, but it's great. It's seriously great. I love it. Um, but yeah, no, I really like the wyvern and the creatures that came with Scorched Earth. You know, the thorny dragon, the Merlatops, the vulture, the mantis. Which I really want to tame a mantis. I mean, we're literally late game now, but I still want to tame mantis for some reason. Direx. Yeah. Oh wow, 255. It's a lot. You've seen a lot of those. But yeah, no. A lot of fun. These creatures are a lot of fun. And speaking of the Scorched Earth, let's head over to the desert. Why not? But you know, as far as my favorite creature from Scorched Earth specifically, it's a toss up between the wyvern and the thorny dragon. The thorny dragon is just a really cool looking creature. I like the fact that they have the poison attack, like that it actually could knock stuff out if you like leave the damage low. Like literally, you realize you could probably knock out creatures with a thorny dragon if you just pump up the health and the stamina a bunch. And then just leave the base melee as it is. Like that's probably a good knockout artist. Like if you were to like trap a creature, trap a creature, and just have a thorny dragon just standing there and just like doing it, and you just do the like the darts, you could probably knock something out. Now I say don't pump the damage because well I haven't played with the thorny dragon in a long time, but if I remember correctly, and I probably don't, you can actually it actually does a little bit more damage, I think. I'll have to check that. I have thorny dragons in storage somewhere. I'll have to check that out. But yeah, no, you could probably knock creatures out with a thorny dragon, and it's really cool. I completely forgot about this area. Oh man, this is why I'm flying around. But anyways, I really like Scorched, or the creatures that Scorched Earth brought in. And honestly, I would have loved to see more creatures because really there's only like 4 or 5 really, and then the rest of the creatures are creatures from the island. Because let's see, Thorny Dragon, Morellatops, Vulture, Jerboa. Wait, Thorny Dragon, Morellatops, Jerboa, Vulture, and then the 3 Wyverns. Which I'm counting all as one because they're the same general creature. So like really 5 creatures, really. Technically like 7, but you know I'm saying 5. Oh man, and there's this. I keep forgetting about areas you can like build in that are like really easy, good spots. Man, this is exactly how I'm flying around the map. But yeah, Scorched Earth creatures. There's only a handful of them. I would have loved to see more. But the next DLC, Now we're actually getting to actual DLCs that came out after the game came out, if I recall correctly. Probably not. Aberration. Now, this map started the trend, like I said in the DLC Ark Talks. This map started the trend of maps being very, very laggy and very, very broken. But literally, Aberration gave us the 4 Lantern Pets, Ravagers. Okay, so the 4 Lantern Pets, right? The Ravagers, the Roll Rats, the Reapers, the Rock Drakes, the Nameless, and the Seekers. So that's like double the amount of creatures that Aberration brought us. And oh wait, no, and the Basilisk. Can't forget the Basilisk. That's 11 creatures, I think, that are new that Scorched Earth that Aberration gave us. And honestly, this one's a little bit tougher because I really, really, really like. Oh, you know what would have been really cool is if I had a creature from each DLC map, and I just ran around with it. That would have been a lot cooler. I wish I would have thought of that. But actually, I don't have any Genesis creatures out right now. I don't think. No, I don't. But yeah, oof. But yeah, no. It's really tough because I like the Lantern Pets. I like the Basilisk. I like the Rock Drake. There's so many creatures that came to that map, from that map, that are just really, really good. And I can't really find a favorite in those, because there's 11 of them first off, and then there's also freaking all the fun times I had with each of the creatures. Will you piss off? Freaking raptors, man. I swear, from this angle, it looks like my tech armor is completely black. Okay, come on out, Vienna. We're talking about Aberration anyway. Oh yeah, let's go. But yeah, no, I swear I'm gonna say that a lot. Hey, Aberration's a lot of fun. I mean, I remember when either it was my first or second Let's Play of Aberration. We had that one fun time where I freaking fell through the floor with a dragon, or not a dragon, a goddamn raptor. Cause yeah, oh well, you know what? We already have twins with the Carnos. I'm not overly worried. Oh no, I killed a 450. Everyone, rake me over the coals in the comment section. Which, by the way, if you're new to the channel, 450 is our max. Oh crap! Why did I do that? Yeah, 450 is the max level of any creature, any regular creature on the map. So, fun fact for you. But yeah, if I had to, I think I'd have to narrow it down to the top 3 for Aberration, which is literally the Rock Drake, the Reaper, and the Basilisk. Literally, I can't pick one between those 3. The Basilisk is seriously cool. The Reaper is very OP and very terrifying to tame. The Rock Drake is seriously cool looking. I mean, look at this thing. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. And also, You can flip and turn invisible. What? What? That's seriously cool. I love it. And also the fact that, oh, that's a 435 Thylacoleo. I don't actually have any cryopods on me. I'll come back for you later. Because I'm pretty sure Mr. Nightstalker would like to breed Thylacoleos at some stage. Oh, ow. Are you just coming over to eat that? Okay, you're just coming over to eat that. You can't actually see me. It's a 150 saber. Die. Alright, there you go, Thyla. Have some more foods. I'll come back for you later, bud. But now if I could just remember it's over there. But yeah, no, yeah, Aberration though. I would give its because there's so. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna do something also unconventional. Well, unconventional-ish. I'm going to rate Scorched Earth a 8 out of 10. It would get a higher rating if there was more creatures, but then again, you realize Scorched Earth was their first DLC ever in the game, so they probably weren't they probably held back on a lot of And you know what I just realized right now? I forgot about the death worms. But then again, you can't actually tame the death worms in Scorched or on here, so I guess we can kind of skip that, I suppose. Yeah, okay, yeah, we're just gonna keep that one skipped, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna say that one was a nice crisp 8. It would get a higher rating if there was more creatures. But then again, the hard counter to that is, well, it was my first time really doing a DLC, so you can't really get mad at them. You're right. Oh, wait a minute. You actual nunts. You have a freaking cryopod right there. Okay, you know what? Let's go ahead and tame this Thyla. I literally just realized. Duh, stupid, the cryopod that Vienna was in? You friggin' moron. Also, I did see that I killed another 435 Thyla. I really just need the one. And I'll sort. You know, we have so many creatures in storage, it's hard to tell if we actually have a pair of Thylas. But let's go ahead and tame this guy anyway for the lulz, because it's right there. And it gives us some downtime to kind of chill for a second while I talk. What's another thing? What's the next? What came after Scorched? It was a long while later, but I think we then got, Extinction. I want to say it was Extinction that we got next. Was it? And that gave us. Oh, and also I'm gonna just skip over the Aberrants from Aberration because they're just a spin on the base Ark creatures. So if I had to pick a favorite, Aberrant Spino, because Spinosaurus is my favorite island creature. So another variant of the Spinosaurus, I'm down for. I'm always gonna be down for more variants of Spino because I really like the Spino, especially the TLC version. Oh, that's the. Oh, well, rip. Dang, that must have been the 435 I killed. Oh, well. No wonder I didn't see him. Oh, well. That is a rip and a feels bad place. But you know what? Actually, Thylacoleo really frequent this area, so it might not be so bad to find another one. But yeah, let's see. Extinction, which gave us the Snow Owl. Let's see. The Snow Owl, the 3 Titan. Well, do I want to count the 3 Titans? Yeah, I'll count the 3 Titans. The 3 Titans. The Snow Owl. The Managarmr. I'm gonna forget a couple or two, I know. The Velonosaur. And the Scout, which I wouldn't count it as a creature, but it is something you can tame or craft, I guess. The Mechs. And then, actually, you know what? You realize Extinction didn't really give us many creatures either. You know what? Let me do something real quick. I probably should have did this beforehand. But let's go ahead and let's do this. Ark. Let's see. Aberration. Don't buy Ark Aberration. Yeah, really, no kidding. Let's go ahead and let's do this. Ex Ark Extinction. Let's do this. Now, I want to see for a fact how many creatures came to Aberration. I mean, I already gave a count, so let's rewind to these. Oof, excuse me. Okay, let's see. Oh man, there's more than I thought. Okay, so there is the alphas of the the Karkanos. The Karkanos is really cool. Dang. Okay. Okay, so there is the alpha variants of the Basilisk, the Karkanos, and the Reaper. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Forgot about the Lamprey. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So actually 20 creatures. And this is including Rockwell. This is including the alphas. So 20 creatures came, unique creatures came to Ark through Aberration. So that is actually even bigger than the amount I thought it was. So yeah, dang. Yeah, Extinction, which literally you would blue screen and all that kind of stuff all the time. So, yay. Okay, so we have for the Extinction, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come on, stop glitching. Okay, my computer's doing stupid stuff. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 creatures that came to Ark through Extinction. Jeez Louise, and this is only the unique creatures. This is not counting all the other many creatures from the other DLC maps. And there's also the corrupted creatures, which there is, let's see, 5, 10, 15. There's like 18 of those, including the enraged tech creatures. So, there's that. And oh my goodness gracious me, that's a lot of critters. Now this isn't even getting into Genesis and all that other stuff. So there's 20, 17, 37 DLC creatures that we've already mentioned. Now, as far as Extinction is concerned, honestly, I gotta give. See, it's the same. Okay, I can't talk today. It's the same problem I have. Well, not problem, but the same thing with Aberration. I can't pick just one. I literally cannot, because I like the Titans. I really like the Man of Armor. I love the Velen. The Snow Owl is really cool. But if I had to pick just one, it'd have to be the Velonosaur. The Velonosaur is seriously so flippin' cool. I wish I had one on me right now so I can run around with it. But alas, I did not think that far ahead, because I'm silly like that. But anyways, let's adjust this back support pillow because back is still acting up. But yeah, no, Velonosaur. It's not that fast. It's super powerful. It's got that sentry mode that you can defend your base with. You can actually, dude, you can literally use a Velen as an internal turret. So literally the only thing you would need to do is just get it. You can use turrets and use up a bunch of ammo and make a bunch of ammo and waste a bunch of time doing that. Or you can tame like a pack of like 10 Velonosaurs, place them in strategic areas around your base, put them in turret mode and aggressive and long range, and just. That's what I did on my island server. I literally have a pack of Velens, a big pack of Velens, in storage somewhere, that were just used as glorified turrets. Like literally, they were just turrets. An army of blacked out freaking Velens just being used as glorified turrets. And the only thing you really need is a trough down to keep them fed. Literally, just fill up the freaking trough, and there you go. Got it. Good. Excellent. Nailed it. Um, but yeah, no, I don't really. With those two DLCs in mind, really, this is fine. Now, there's one more. There's also the Griffin, which I love. I love the Griffin. Really, really cool. The really, really cool. I've always been a big fan of it. The stacking bleed is still terrifying. That is white as snow thylacoleo there. Okay. Oh, that's right. Ah, okay. Well, it's not completely white. You know what? I'm gonna get your dermis. Pew! Oh, come on. Can I aim? Okay, let's quickly jump off. I want that dermis. Now, if that was a high level Tylo, that would have been awesome. But got the dermis. All right, let's go. Let's eat the body. All right, cool. Let's run. I think that leaves just Genesis now. I want to say. So what? So, 439, 39 DLC creatures. Yeah, the Deinonychus is really cool. I really like that creature. The freaking A, what am I trying to say? The Griffin, really easily my favorite creature from Ragnarok. Easily. And plus it is the breakout, pretty much the breakout star of this map anyway. And so that really just leaves Genesis now, which let me see. My computer is starting to lag because I have so many Ark Genesis. Literally my least favorite of the DLC maps. Now I will be bypass. I'm just gonna stand here on the rock. I will be bypassing the X creatures. They will be. I will not be mentioning them. Now this is part one. This remember that this is Genesis part one. Part two is supposed to be dropping next year. So let's see. Where is all these different areas? Okay, let's just scroll past this. Scroll past all of that. Okay, so the Genesis map gives us the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 creatures. So what did I say? 39? So 49 DLC creatures that have dropped since. And I am including the free DLC creatures in there because they are still DLC. Technically, they came with a map. So literally, and out of these ones, it's really hard to answer this one because while I do like some of these creatures, the problem I have with a lot of them is just like some technical issues, really, if you think about it. Because of like how you tame the freaking Ferox. Well, actually, not the Ferox. The Megachelon, the giant turtle, is like uber annoying. I'm not a big fan of that. The what am I trying to say? The Ferox is okay. The Bloodstalker is seriously flipping terrifying. Like, my goodness, why are you so scary? Like, oh my gosh, you know what? And I realize now, we didn't really do too much breeding with the DLC creature, with those creatures. I'm realizing now. Now, why? Because you had to be uber specific on like what you do to actually get those guys tamed. Like the Megachelon, you have to be in super deep water in order to breed them. And you know, I do have a freaking what's it now? So I could actually, if I really wanted to, I really could breed those guys now. And I believe they are a live birth as well, so we can do that. I don't know. I just think that there's a lot of drawbacks to the Genesis creatures that kind of hold them back from really me having a favorite. But if I were to ignore those drawbacks altogether, if I were to say that I don't really have much of a problem with any of the new creatures that you can actually tame, I would say that I'm gonna go with the Magmasaur. The Magmasaur. It's just strong enough to be really, really cool, and plus it just looks amazing. And also, another living forge outside of the Phoenix. Yes, please. But if there was a way, if you could have like a crafting skill on that guy, and same thing with the beaver, really. If you could like have a crafting skill on that dude, you could literally, like, I would love to be able to just bump up that crafting skill and be able to like have a lot of be able to smelt metal faster. I guess that's like a way to fix those guys, really. But yeah, no, I would like it if you could like have, if the Magmasaur had like a crafting skill thing that you could like boost up, and then like the higher the crafting skill is, the more the faster it like will smelt metal or smelt up certain things. I think that would be really, really good, and that would like elevate the Magmasaur even further. And see, and also, while it makes sense, the restrictions on like where you can really breed these creatures is kind of dumb. So so basically on this map, the only place I could breed Magmasaurs is at the volcano. You know, the stupidly unsafe volcano that erupts sometimes and will kill you and your creatures very, very easily. So if I were to like, the only way you could really breed Magmasaurs on this map is either inside the Wyvern Den, which is a stupid idea, by the way, for obvious reasons, or like just like on one of the lava flows at just on that black sand area. And really, there's only like 2 or 3 places you could really breed Magmasaurs on this map, and that's just silly. I would love to. Now, if it had to be at least a warmer climate, like if it had to be this desert right here, sure. I mean, that makes sense. But like, come on. Like, and also the Megachelon, you know what? It's a very large turtle. It swims all the time. I don't really have a problem with that, but actually, no, there's no buts with that. That kind of makes sense. But if you have to have it, how about at least touching water? At the very least? Because, I mean, I did see a video, I think it was Anthomnia's video, where he had the Megachelons just in the water. Like, their feet were in the water, and he was able to breed them. That would have been nice if that came over here. Now, I don't know if that's still a thing here, but that would be really, really good. Now, as far as any other DLC creatures, I don't really have any limiters on them. Or like what I would change. The only thing I would change about the Wyverns, I would say, is probably just update their model. I have several ideas, and you know what? I will probably draw them out and like honestly forget to draw them out, because I have several ideas on how to make how to fix those 3 Wyverns, which could literally be its own Ark Talks if anyone would be interested in hearing me talk about that, or what I would do if I were to update the Wyverns. That could be its own little video, honestly. Let's see here. How are we doing on time? 34 minutes? Yeah, I think that's a good place to actually call this. Let's start heading on back. But yeah, if you're new to the channel, do check out my other Ark Talks videos that I'm literally discussing other aspects of Ark that make no sense to me, or seriously need some fixing to some extent. I did do a PvP episode, and I was a little bit more aggressive. because I'm really not a big fan of PvP. I don't like it. I don't like that my server is classed as PvP, despite the fact that literally I got PvP VE right there. I would love to be able to just highlight that as a PvE server because I play it. That's how I play it. I don't do PvP on here because I don't like it. Just watch the other Ark Talks to really get an idea on it. I don't want to get into it here. But if you guys did enjoy the video, do not forget to drop it a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new. And yes, of course, I will be seeing you all next time. Wait, let's turn a little bit. Let's give them a wave. Bye bye, guys.